The challenge we face is creating more jobs in the economy with a fast-growing population, young people coming out of school. We need to diversify that economy and transform the whole economy so that it is throwing up more jobs. It is geared more towards manufacturing rather than just exporting raw materials, adding value to those raw materials, more value-added processing. And so restructuring the economy to position it on stronger pillars than it currently has is one of the major challenges. International assistance, yes, we're working with the IMF currently to stabilize the macroeconomic environment. And so we're looking to do a 3-year program with the IMF, working together with them. 1, to bring macroeconomic stability, but 2, to undertake institutional reform, which would create a base for a sustainable economic growth going forward. And then 3, to improve investment into the private sector in order to expand the private sector and create more jobs in there. But at the bottom of all that, to generate additional revenue for social intervention and social protection so that the poor and vulnerable, can be cushioned, have a social safety net, so that in the adjustments that we have to make to ensure a stronger economy, we don't create a new class of poor people. I think that public service, traditionally from what we inherited from the colonial government, has been one that takes a lot of sacrifice. And unfortunately, with the inheritance we had, it's been a very bureaucratic public service. And so changing the orientation of the public service is one of the major challenges I face as a leader of a developing nation. And I think that institutions like Harvard and the research that you conduct in terms of politics, in terms of governance, bring in human resource that have a perspective to try and think out of the box and change the way we do things in the typical traditional public service as we've seen. But in Ghana, what we're looking to do is relatively to expand the private sector. And so we're looking for more young people to go into the private sector, more young people to take up entrepreneurship, and create jobs within the economy.